So what's up everyone? It is your girl Gel Beauty 87 here, aka Grace, and my Sugar Drizzle palette finally arrived tonight. So this is the Hypernova palette from Sugar Drizzle. This was their holiday release. Can you say stunning? I mean, it's giving all the types of things that I like in the palette. You know, I got my greens, I got some purples to do a nice little combination with. They give you a little bit of pink, and then they give you a little bit of grunge to do. So I feel like it's just a stunning palette. Now this was on sale for I think $24 or $27. I'm not exactly sure. I know it was under 30 bucks, so I remember that much. And then they had like a coupon, so I used, of course, we all know whose coupon I used. Let's all say it together now. We use coupon Cage Makeup because we use Karen's coupon for everything. If Karen has a coupon that exists, I am using it. Thank you so much. So this is what she looks like. I love the look that Karen came up with this palette. I was trying to think if I should recreate that one or if I should come up with my own. I think I'm gonna try to come up with my own, and then if I feel like it's trash, then we just gonna recreate Karen's, because Karen's was popping. It was fire as usual. Karen gives us those cute 1-2 looks, and they always just look stunning. It's like she has the magic touch when it comes to a palette. And even though her looks are simple, I always feel like they still look so beautiful and they're so easy to recreate. That's what I love about Karen's looks. But sometimes I'm in a rush and I ain't got time to be doing this like 20-minute editorial things that I be trying to do sometimes. So it's like, you know, it's helpful when you have a friend that you follow and watch that, you know, makes gorgeous looks out of simple shadows, so I can rush to work and, you know, get done and still think I'm slaying and think I'm sexy. So, you know, I'm going to try to come up with my own look like I said though, but you know, we can, worst come to worst, you just gonna see me put on Karen's look, okay? And you just gonna accept it and move on, okay? If you're curious what's on my eyes right now, we actually just did a battle between two palettes. Can you guess which two palettes they are? I feel like just from the tones I have on my face, you should be able to guess. But if you can't, then you're just gonna have to wait and see. I'm not telling you that. Anyway, I'm gonna go off camera, get my life in order. I need to put my eyeliner on and some more mascara because I have actually not taken the thumbnail like I need to for this look that's on right now. I did a couple of commentary videos and now I'm doing this with you. But I'm gonna go off camera, do that, then I'm gonna get my life in order and change what's going on with the eyes right now, and I'll be right back. Okay, girl? Okay. So I tried just to give y'all a little soft moment as opposed to doing a whole bunch of extra color like I normally do with this brand. I normally have lots of all the palettes I own from this brand normally has lots of color in them and doesn't have like any neutrals, so I decided to tap into the neutrals with this one. I know, right? Who am I? But just because there were neutrals. So I took this on my powder V. This is what I dusted into my crease. This one is in my crease. I'm sorry, I dusted this all over. This is in my crease. This is on the back part of my eye. This is for the front of my eye. And I actually put the matte green to pop it in the corner because I thought it'd be interesting. I don't usually use matte colors as pops for inner corner, so I thought that'd be interesting. So we're gonna start off with the skin tone shade I showed you, just to dust over and give us a nice neutral look. Y'all know sometimes I'll put a colorful color up here, sometimes I'll put a neutral one up here. It just depends on what I feel like that day. And I feel like putting a neutral one up here today. But early in the day I had put a colorful one, so it's just like, it just depends on what I feel or what I'm doing, because sometimes I'll be filming battles. Like I filmed a battle earlier today before I left, so I had to use like a more colorful one up here because that was the only color to match the other palette. So there was that. I got so much content coming, it's just insane. Like the pre-filming I have done is just outrageous, considering like I only get to film 2 days a week, but you know, I just be out here filming all day long and not doing too much anything else because I'm so close to, you know, 1,000. So I'm like trying to just, you know, I'm taking the brown now. I'm trying to just get there, and hopefully I'll make it. I'll be doing so much that I'm hoping we'll, you know, make it to. But I noticed they keep knocking me down when I get higher. Like I know you all probably noticed, but I had like 960, and I looked up today and I had 954. So I was like, what in the world is going on? So I don't know what's going on with that, but you know, I wish they stopped. So we'll dust underneath here and then dust across here. So I ended up putting the purple in the crease, so let's go ahead and do that now. I will say that with their mattes, from what I remember, you have to like build it up. You can't just put it on and start blending it out unless you want it to be softly blended. Like you have to pack it on and then put out. That's not necessarily my preferred method, but I remember from using some other palettes from the past that that's what you have to do. So just bear that in mind. We'll have to pack it on and then lightly blend it, or sometimes you just blend like around the edges like Adriangameover says, depending on what kind of palette you're using and what kind of formula you're working with. But this one, I feel like you could pack it on and then blend it out and you still get the color. Because see, I packed it on a little bit before I started blending. I just prefer to put it on and start blending though, so that's my preferred choice. But that doesn't make this a bad palette just because it's not necessarily the way I automatically like to do my eyeshadow. I just have to remind myself with certain brands I have to do stuff certain ways. But it doesn't make the brand bad, it just makes it, you know, an adjustment. I'm gonna take my glitter glue and cut the crease real quick. I still didn't find the top to this, y'all. I was supposed to be looking for it today, but I'm like, I got, as usual, many things to film. I got 2 new ideas I just came up with as far as eyeshadow content to get you all to dig back in your collection again, as opposed to, you know, what do you call it? Buying new products, especially since they talking about we might be in a recession next year. So I'm trying to make sure I get that content ready for you. So if we do hit a recession, you can still have, you know, like stuff to use that you love, that looks really some of the new stuff, so you don't have to feel bad about missing out on new stuff. Because, you know, we all have to have our things that, you know, make us happy, or luxury things that we like to do for ourselves to keep us sane in tough times. So a lot of times I'll, like I said, come up with these video ideas to make sure you can still have that with stuff you already own. We're taking orange now and dusting her up front here. And I realize this combination, I wish there had been like a, well, I mean, there is a green shimmer, but I didn't want too much green since we're doing green in the front. I didn't want it to be like, I want to be halo-wise type thing where it's green in the front and green in the back. But in the future, I'll probably do that, like the green shimmer at the back by the brown, then bring the purple just in the middle, and then put this orange in the front, because I think that'd be cool, especially with this bright green, because then you have a contrast of green from darker green and then lighter green in the front. Anyway, let's get into this lighter green in the front. I'm just, like I said before, we had to build up the shade, so I'm just building up shade in the inner corner, especially since it's a kind of brighter matte and I have more of a deeper skin tone. I don't feel like I can just, you know, put one coat on and it'll be fine, because I don't have, because I have melanin. If you don't have melanin, you might be able to put like 1 or 2 dots and be fine. I feel like I need to pat about 5, 6, 7, 15, 25, 50, 11 times to get the color that I want out of it and the brightness that I'm going to need for someone my skin tone. So don't mind me if I sit here for a good 2-3 minutes just be patting, because, you know, I gotta do what I gotta do, girl. I gotta be patting. I gotta pat for a while. Pat, pat, pat. No. Okay, so let's zoom on out, girl, because we done in personal space. We've been through this. So, my thoughts on this palette. I actually really like the palette. I mean, I don't know why I'm acting like I'm surprised like I thought I wasn't gonna like it. I like Sugar Drizzle's palettes. I like their shimmers. The first matte palette I tried from them, I wasn't crazy about the purple matte, so I'm hoping she improved the formula on the purple mattes, because during the Black Friday sale I actually got a couple more palettes besides this one, a couple I had been looking at for a while that I was waiting to go on sale, just because when I didn't buy them when they first came out, I figured you wouldn't be as interested in them. But one I got to do like a battle with, so if you all are interested in that, you all can tell me. I'm going to actually film the haul video for Black Friday next after this video, but we're going to talk about this palette in this video, because obviously this video is about this palette. I really like this palette. I like the fact that she gave neutrals and then some fun cool tones. Like I like this weird shade right here. I'm definitely going to have to dig into that one. I like the bright greens. I like the fact that it's like a nice neutral to you know, colorful matte ratio, I would say, because you got these 2 that are more bright and fun, then you got like this nice weird grungy neutral to go with the dark brown, and then you got your transition shade. And I noticed that they like to do more shimmers than they like to do mattes, and their shimmer formula is really nice, so I don't have a problem with that when it comes to the brand, because the shimmer formula is really nice as long as you get a few core mattes that you can use. And I feel like they did a good job with the core mattes, like I said, because I like more colorful mattes. I like neutral mattes. The only thing that sucks is, again, I hate when brands only give you one deep shade to put on the outer V. I'd have preferred her to have another deep shade. Like I'd have preferred that we took this deep matte out of, this deep shimmer out of here and gave like maybe a deep colorful matte. So maybe we could have got like a navy blue to go with this blue, or maybe we could have got like a dark green or a dark purple to match some of the mattes that are already in here if you wanted to do a monochromatic moment. And then you still have the brown one to do with all the other shades. So I'd have liked just one more deep colored matte, but otherwise I feel like the palette is just fine, and I'm happy with my purchase as I figured I would be. So if you want to try out the palette, I definitely suggest you go ahead and test it out. But I mean, those are pretty much my thoughts on it. I like Sugar Drizzle. I've been a fan of Sugar Drizzle since I tried the what palette was that? I think it was the butterfly one. I tried the flamingo one. I wasn't crazy about the mattes in that one, but the shimmers were amazing. Then I tried the butterfly one, and that's when I fell in love with it. From the butterfly one on, I've liked every single palette I've tried. I've only tried, I think, like one more after that though. I got the dragonfly one, and then the one I just tried now. But I did get some more that you'll see in the giveaway haul / my Black Friday haul, because I'm doing my Christmas giveaway in my Black Friday haul, so stay tuned for that. I should be coming, I think, sometime this week. I was trying to wait for my menagerie, not my menagerie, my Mented Cosmetics holiday palettes to show up, and my what's that brand, the Diypansy palette I got during their sale to show up, but they're still not here. And it's like, I want to take this stuff home tonight. This been sitting in my floor for literally like 2 weeks, and you know, we want to take it home and get it done with. So those two are going to be in there, but you will see a video on the lethal ones. Of course, y'all know I live and love and breathe for lethal, so you'll see that. But while I'm rambling about that in this video, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.